Hi, am I audible? Yeah, my name is Sayan Saha. I'm Director of Product Management for OpenShift Container Storage at Red Hat, and my talk is titled Growing Up with Container Native Storage, and or OCS, or OpenShift Container, which is what it's called now, but it was not called that then. A little bit of a story. Why I say growing up is because I've been doing this for a while. Started in 2015, July or June in Red Hat Summit. One of the biggest telcos in the US came to me and said, we have containerized cluster and we are running it in lab on a platform. It was not on a container platform. It was not Kubernetes. Can you provide a support exception to run this in production? I said, wow. So that's how it started. And back then, we actually collaborated with this customer and actually worked with them to bring this to the market. Back then, we called the product CNS, which is what is being called now, Container Native Storage. But our lawyers told us, hey, you can't trademark that. That's too generic. So that's not going to happen. So it's going to be called OpenShift Container Storage, and that's what it is. And we got tremendous traction with this product. Launched it in 16th August of 2016 with static provisioning. Luis was in Red Hat when that happened. Thank you, Luis. After that, we actually debuted this with dynamic provisioning in 2017, January 2017. And we basically took off big time, like 6x customer growth in 6 quarters. That rarely happens, but happy to be there. Thanks for many of you maybe using it. What is it? It's fundamentally persistent storage for your OpenShift. We are not serving every Kubernetes distro master with just OpenShift. So we keep it that way. It is for your apps, and it is for your infra. And that continues to be our story. Again, it's for, when I say infra, it's registry metrics and logging. And apps can be a whole bunch, and this is what we see. These are the most common apps that we have seen categorized running in hundreds of production clusters in Kubernetes with our storage. So a good experience doing this. Then coming to what actually sells. From our customers, we have found out the big thing that sells is consistency of storage consumption and management across the hybrid cloud. They want to learn one platform with storage once and implement it anywhere. They don't want to deal with the fact that there is no EBS switch in Azure, and there's no Azure switch in vSphere, and there's no vSphere switch in Google. So this is beautiful. It's one storage runs on OpenShift. It's the same thing everywhere. Consumption management, and that's been killer. And with new OpenShift 4.0, it will be even more obvious how a powerful hybrid platform can really help you with operators and all. So we run it in 2 modes. One of them is called the converge mode, which is where containerized storage runs inside the Kubernetes cluster. This is very popular amongst infra teams and application teams and DevOps teams who actually want full control of their infrastructure. So they tend to use it. But we also provide what we call independent mode, where the storage cluster is running outside your OpenShift. This is very popular, where storage teams have control, want to keep control over their storage infra, because that's how they like it. That's the traditional mode. This is also popular amongst customers when they have multiple OpenShift clusters pointing to one cluster. So that's that. So this is, I'm coming to the end. So the complete storage platform for OpenShift, we provide RWX, RWO, and S3 across all the platforms. And it's one platform by Red Hat. So OpenShift and storage, tightly integrated. Even our releases are named the same as OpenShift. So that's pretty good. And visit us at the Red Hat booth. Thank you.